Hey there, this is Marisa with Marisa Moments Podcast, Healing While I Heal, where I share real life stories and their divine healing translations. So let's just get straight into it. So many moons ago, well, maybe just a few months, what is time? Time isn't real, right? I hurt my arm, shoulder, neck, all the things, right? And it was very random. I just woke up not in the middle of the night, but I woke up in the morning and I literally thought my shoulder was dislocated. I thought I was like Mel Gibson or something in what is it called? I don't know. Anyway, you know the movie where he like pops his shoulder back into place. Yeah, I went up against the wall and I felt the urge to try to pop my shoulder back into place. Now, have I ever done this before? No. Did I know what I was doing? No. But that was just the urge that I felt because I was in so much pain and it was just so random to me. That was the only thing that I could connect it with. And it was just excruciating. So, of course, I ended up at the doctor's office because I just was in so much pain. They couldn't figure it out. So they sent me for all of these tests, excuse me, and no one could figure it out. Everybody was like, you're fine. You're crazy, right? And I was like, no, my arm, my shoulder, everything is killing me. It was radiating down my arm. I lost feeling in my fingertips, and it was just worse and worse and worse, where I could barely even move because it was just so much pain. And then finally, after my doctor had to go to bat for me to convince my insurance company to give me, I forget the name of the test, but some big major test, they found out that I had herniated discs in my neck, right? And they were like, aha. And I was like, I told you something was wrong. But anyway, I digress. Oh, I'm not angry. You're angry. Anywho. But all the while, I kept seeing my doctor like I think every week, if not even more frequently, because it was just that excruciating. Like I couldn't do my hair. I could barely get dressed. I could barely help with the kids. I was like basically glued to like the couch or the bed. And I was in so much pain that I ended up having to go on so much medication just to be like, okay. And super side note, for me, medication, all it does is make me feel like I'm in pain, but it's okay. Like it puts me at peace with the pain. It doesn't necessarily take away the pain. Hope that makes sense. But anyway, let's focus. So the thing of it is, nobody believed me. Then finally they realized, yes, there is something wrong. And I had to go for like these steroid shots and all of this types of stuff in order to be able to function again. But that's not the real story that I want to dig into. I just need to give you that backdrop so you can understand how much pain I was in. I don't know how many more times I could say pain, right? Yet, every single day, every day, I told myself, and I said out loud, I was like, I'll be better tomorrow. I'll be better tomorrow. Every time I went to go see a new specialist, I'm going to get better tomorrow. I'm going to get better. This is it. This is what's going to do it. I'm going to be well. I won't be in pain. This is my miracle cure. I'm ready, right? And each time I was disappointed. I'd be like, I'm still in pain, but okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. I basically was giving myself a pep talk every single time. And it got to the point where like even my doctor, bless her heart, was like, okay, we need to kind of temper our expectations, right? Like, let's not expect this miraculous recovery overnight. And I was like, I hear you, but I'm going to be cured tomorrow. And they would be like, oh, okay, well, whatever, you go with whatever you need to go with. And of course, spoiler alert, the pain ended up going away. I was able to get the proper treatment that I needed, and the world all is at peace once again. Now, why am I telling you this story? Well, because I'm talking about like, not only I've mentioned before, prophesying your own success, right? We're talking about manifestations. We're talking about blind faith, because the thing of it is, did I really know that I was going to get better? Well, yes, because I have faith. I had faith, and I knew that that was not the life for me. Being in pain constantly was not my life. And that isn't to negate anyone who does live with pain, because I know that people out there do exist in a constant state of pain. But what I'm saying is we do have a choice to a certain extent in the matters that affect us and impact us, whether it be pain, whether it be sorrow, whether it be elation, whether it be anger, frustration, all of these things. We do have a choice in the matter. And what we have to do once we find ourselves in that space and place where we do not want to be, we cannot claim it. We cannot claim it. If I were to claim that pain, then I would still be sitting here in pain. Even though I could have been healed, right? I would have still been claiming the pain. So in my mind, I would still be in pain. Just like with that medication, with those drugs, right? It doesn't necessarily take away the pain. It just changes my mindset about it. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down, because the bottom line is this. You don't have to accept the things that you don't want to accept. You can claim something else, and then not only do you claim it, you believe it, and you walk that path of faith. You keep going in the direction you actually want to travel. I mean, what sense does it make if I want to go to the store and I start heading to school? I'm not going to get to the store, I'm going to get to school. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down, because you have to walk the path in the direction that you actually want to travel and where you want to end up. You can't have a mindset of defeat and then wonder why you can never win. You have to get in agreement with where you want to be. So let me step back from my podium, because hopefully you picked up everything that I just put down. And if this message resonates, then that means it is for you. And if not, that's cool too. Just keep it pushing. Either way, I thank you for listening, and I wish you the very, very, very best day ever. Until next time, you know the vibes. Peace. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to check me out on all social media. I'm basically everywhere you probably shouldn't be. But when you look me up, just remember it is Marisa Moments, and that is Marisa with one S, because there is only one me. So until next time, happy healing.